Good morning, everyone. How are you? I'm so sorry I'm late this morning. Guys, welcome. Welcome to Let's Talk BMM, Business, Money, and Mentorship. I'm your host, Denisha Forbes, and I hope you had a lovely weekend. Let's get my other friends up on the live. Guys, like, share, follow, tag a friend, tell a friend. Let's see if I join Elon's live right now and get my phone on Do Not Disturb. And there we go. Let's see. Tag a friend, tell a friend. I'm getting some persons on the live. Crystal, did you remember to tag our audience? Okay, so let's get some persons on the live now. Did you tag our audience?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, keep doing so for me. Can you use the other phones to do so?
Okay.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I am a little late this morning. I am so sorry. And you're going to kill me. I completely forgot your credit. Now, let's get this for you. I completely forgot your credit this morning. Okay, so how is everyone doing? How is everyone? Let's welcome some of my guests today. Get some of my guests here. Welcome, welcome, welcome Beans, welcome. Let's see who else I need to welcome. And this phone is not giving me the options that I'm looking for. Request. Okay, let's see. Okay, welcome Ver_gorgeous. I'm not sure why I'm not seeing all of the names here. Welcome everyone, welcome. Thank you so much. As again, if you're just joining us, welcome to Let's Talk BMM, Business, Money, and Mentorship. I'm your host, Denisha Forbes, CEO of Elon Microfinance Limited. And it's my pleasure serving you today because I'm a people servant. Now, last week we dealt with how branding and marketing creates exponential growth for your business. And I'm one of these type of person. Yes, the S is missing. Okay, I'm going to erase it now. Okay, guys. So for those of you who missed last week's show, you can go ahead and rewatch the show on our Instagram page. And of course, like, share, and follow, tag a friend, tell a friend, and follow us at e.loan876. I want to pick up on a very important topic for you today. Today, I'm going to have you spin the wheel. Miss Smith, could you take me the wheel? First thing, I didn't think we'd get credit. And I can double check. We did not get any credit for the audience due to the holiday. So, may I have the wheel, please? Right, my credit bag is empty. That's true. Come along. Let me have the wheel. So before I start off, while you're tagging your friends and family, let's do a quick spin. And when you spin on the wheel, I can send you it in credit. For those of you who did not, for the fact that I did not get to purchase any credits for you this week. So you will spin here and then you will text us for your credit. Okay, if you're here and you'd like to spin the wheel, just say, I would like to spin the wheel, and whatever monies it lands on, you can either get the cash or you can ask us to send it to you in credit. And whatever else goods you get, then you can have it. So for my early birds, let's see who wants to spin the wheel. Let's see. Welcome, baby boo. Welcome, welcome. Miss_validity. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Tag a friend. Tell a friend. Okay? All right. So this week's topic that I'm going to be talking about, I could simply say why you should never follow a large company. But I'm going to change the topic to never copy a large company's marketing and advertising strategy. Their marketing and advertising strategy or plans. Until you guys are ready to spin the wheel. I haven't seen anyone ask as yet. And so I will just go ahead. So never follow a large company marketing and advertising strategy / plan. That's right. Okay, so the topic we're saying is never follow a large company's marketing and advertising strategy or plan. Oh, are you serious, Miss Forbes? Yes, I am serious. When you are a small company, you should never follow a large company's marketing and advertising strategies or even their tactics. And I am going to tell you why. Let's see if anyone wanted to spin the wheel. Welcome, Trudy. I know you've heard this. Follow successful people or follow a successful company and you too will become successful. Not in all cases you are supposed to apply that phrase. Not everything that you hear you should follow. Not everything applies to everything. And I want you to understand that. I know you heard follow successful people and you will be successful too. But what they forget to tell you is that overindulgence is detrimental to your success. And follow fashion puppy dog, never drink good soup. You've heard that before? That's right. Follow fashion puppy dog, never drink good soup. And that's a Jamaican cliche, and you need to understand. It's not what goes for the goose, goes for the gander. Not in all cases. Different clothing will fit differently on different people. You need to understand. Everyone's style is going to be different. You have to have your own style because of the product that you're selling, because of your own morals and your own values, because of your own belief structure. So, as I said, follow fashion puppy dog, never drink good soup. Okay, so today's topic again, I don't like how the word never looks right up here. Like it's dying. Let's fix it. Okay, there you go. Never follow a large company's marketing and advertising strategy or plan. Now, why do I say this? Let's give you the first reason why I say you should never follow a large entity marketing strategies or their plans. As a small company, there are different strategies that you will have to use to get your company to the next level. I'm telling you this because I have personally experienced it. I have personally observed from a second-hand experience what has happened to small businesses. Why at least 80% of small businesses fail in their first year. So this is why I am telling you that you never follow. Not because you see a big dog doing something means that the little puppy should try it as well. You have to grow to do certain things. And the first thing is because first reason is because they have different goals. So the first reason is because they have different goals. Now, you might be saying different goals, huh? You have one goal, and that goal is to make money. You are just starting out. They have different goals. Let's take a look at some of their goals. Let's see if I can squinch them right here. So the first goal is satisfy the board of directors. The second goal is, see what I put down for the second one, attract prospective investors. 3, let's use a different word. Paying dividends to shareholders. And 4, let's see what I have is 4. Making a profit. And let's do 5. Oh, I was using A and B. That's not nice. I'm changing these, guys. A, B, C. Because I don't want to mix up 1, 2, and 3. So this is B, C, D, and E. My apologies. So the first one is they have different goals. And we're looking at this. And this one is competing for, I want to say certificates. Let's use competing for prestigious awards. Competing for prestigious awards. So you know the best design aesthetic, the best aesthetically designed company. You know, they're competing for the best advertising award. So they have different goals than you. You as a small business is just starting out and you want to make a profit. Your only goal is profit. This is your only goal. Profit. But they have different goals from you. So this is why you are not supposed to copy what a large company's marketing plan and marketing strategy is. Because they probably want to be the #1 brand and all of that. You're not at that stage yet. So there's several things, but I just picked up these 2. The second reason why you don't want to copy or follow a large company's marketing plan is because their why is different. Their why is because their why is different. So this is another reason. And what do you mean when you said their why is different? See, they have different morals, different values. They believe in different things. Let's see some of the things that, and before I do that, I wrote this down for you. When you decide to follow someone, make sure you share the same morals and values. Choose the same goal or close to the same goal. A why is very important in the success triangle. You know, the success triangle has your why at the top, it has passion on the left, and it has determination on the other side. And your passion will help you to work up your starting capital. And of course, your determination will help you with your resourcefulness to putting things and everything together. So under that triangle, everything else comes in place. But what I want you to understand is when I say their why is different, they're going to hate me for this one right now. I know I'm going to be hated for this one, but you do know that I can be controversial, and you do know that I speak my mind and I speak from my experience, and I also speak from my observation. So I am welcoming any critique, and it's fine. I'm ready to challenge you and to respond and stand by what I'm saying. So I know they're going to come for me now and they're going to be hating me for this, but I got to tell you the truth. And this is the truth. Some companies exist only as a storefront. Yes, I said that. Are you really going there, Miss Forbes? Yes, I'm going there. You know it. Why is it that we're so hypocritical and we don't want to face reality and accept reality in life for what it is? Why do we pretend that things are not happening that are happening? So I'm telling you the truth. I am tearing down the elephant in the room. And the elephant in the room is the why of some companies is different from your why. Because some companies only exist as a storefront. And of course, okay, what do you mean, Miss Forbes? Let's take it a little bit deeper. Some companies, let's see what I've written down for you. They are doing, the business that they're in is undercover. That is still too ambiguous for you? Their why is different. Some companies exist as a storefront. Some companies, the business they're in is undercover. Let's go a little bit deeper because you seem to not be getting it. Some entities exist to rinse money. That's another one. Some entities exist to rinse money. So you can't be copying from some entities because you don't know their why. Why are they doing this? And where do they even get their cash to do this? Finally, some companies exist for manipulation and deception. Okay? So Miss Smith, go ahead and add some more for our friends for me. Okay? Yes. Am I really saying this? Or what are you saying, Miss Forbes? I'm going to write down a few of these topics. I really didn't want to. I'm just going to have to drop them because I have 6 to give you and it seems as if my board will not hold. So we're going to say because one exists as a storefront. Money insane. Can't put everything down. This is A. Now, and what did we say for the others? Let's go. Okay? I can't put everything, but we're going to use manipulation here. And deception. I'm trying not to take up too much space. Now, manipulation and deception, yes, I did say it. Yes, I'm going there. Can I give 2 entities? Oh, yes. Here I am now. Here I am now. I'm going to be crucified. Well, if you're just joining us, welcome to Let's Talk BMM, Business, Money, and Mentorship. I'm your host, Dennis Ford, CEO of Elon Microfinance Limited. Today, I am serving you, and our topic is never follow a large company's marketing and advertising plan or strategy. And here are some of the reasons why. 1, they have different goals, and we have broken down some of the different goals that they have, such as meeting their board of directors requirements, their shareholders profits and dividends, and we speak about advertising, competitive awards and stuff like that. Second reason is because these companies have a different why, and we're saying you don't know why some of these companies are in business. And the reason why they are in business is because of many different reasons that doesn't match the reason you are in business. And one of the reasons we're saying is because they exist as a storefront. Maybe it's money laundering. Maybe they're rinsing money. Some of them, they exist for manipulation and deception. And yes, we're dealing with the elephant in the room. Anyone? Once it's Jamaican. Now, let's go. So, of course, I was saying, deception, manipulation. What are you talking about? I know a person's going to take my neck for this one. But I thought of 2 companies. Church. Yes, church is a business. I thought of church and I thought of McDonald's. to explain my final point of manipulation and deception. What sort of business is the church in? Best believe it is real estate and money making. The church is in the business of real estate. They're not in the business of soul saving. I'm sorry. It is real estate and money making. If you notice, all the churches have prime real estate in every community. Every community. You look where the churches are and you look at the size of all the buildings. And if you notice, church is always collecting church building fund, even when the church is brand new. So we say they're in the business of real estate. They're also in the business of money making. If you don't believe me, ask a pastor, because he gets a lot of money for his pay and his entire family gets taken care of. And of course, he will tell you that all the tithes and the offering that comes in, he gets 10, they pay 10% in and all of that. You know what I'm talking about. And the pastor will tell you that they collect offering from the gifts that you get, just about everything. So people are always contributing and paying money into church, and church pays no taxes. Why? Because they have signed a deal with the government of every country. And that deal, I won't get into it, but of course, that deal prevents them from paying any taxes and hoarding all the money that they have and purchasing up prime real estate. Let's go to McDonald's. McDonald's is not in the business of hamburger. Ask Ray Kroc. He said it. I'm in the business of real estate. Check McDonald's out. They don't make great hamburgers. No, they don't. So they are in the business of real estate. And he will tell you that for real estate, he is purchasing all the prime real estate. Everywhere there's a McDonald's. Now you check that out. There are a lot of things that you will not see with the naked eyes. Because you have been manipulated or deceived, and because they have put a smoke screen over your face, glasses over your eyes, so that you can see only what they want you to see. So let's not settle on there. But if you're getting it, say I'm understanding. Yes, I might be touching your coin, I know, but say you're understanding if you're getting it. Let's go to point 3. Large companies are more, point 3, large companies are more brand focused. Yes. So larger organizations are more brand focused. When you are small and you're just starting out, you cannot be brand focused. You have to focus on marketing. Marketing is more transactional. It's about bringing in the dollars, okay? So they're more brand focused, and so their advertisements are going to be more geared towards building their brand and goodwill and reputation and all of that sort of stuff. Most times there's no call to action, so that's what makes it brand focused. I'm sure you would have seen some of these ads where persons are just sitting down in a bar, in a fancy bar. They're selling luxury, they're selling exquisite taste, and they're probably dripping on an NEC or something to that effect. Okay? And you're saying, oh, they didn't ask me to buy anything. No. But they have planted a seed in your mind that whenever you're at a place like that, you're supposed to be dripping on NEC. You understand? So, yes, that's brand focus. And last week, I differentiate between branding and marketing for you. So, if you didn't listen to the topic of branding and marketing last week, then you will need to go back so you can understand the difference between the two and how the two come together cohesively to become one. Okay? Now, let's see what else I have here for you. So, when you are a small business, you need to focus on more direct marketing approach. Niche marketing, target marketing, of course. Appeal directly to people's problems. So, for example, a person with a headache, people want you to fix their needs, their problem, their pain. So, if you're in the business of fixing problems, fixing pain, then you will be getting more business. So in order to attract more customers, and of course I'm telling you this because I would say I recently found this out. And when I say recently, of course within the last 2 to 3 years, within the last 2 years I would say, or 3. And I found this out, and the minute I found out these things, I started experiencing exponential growth, okay? So I'm experiencing growth, you understand? So no longer is it trickling in when it comes to me getting more customers, getting more recognition, because I have recognized how it is that large entities go about doing marketing, that successful entities go about marketing and branding and getting customers. What are the key phrases you use? How do you appeal to customers' needs? Because customers don't buy needs, they buy wants. And after customers use emotions to buy, and when they're finished, they justify with logics. So customers buy on emotions, and then they use logics to justify. I think in the book, The One-Page Marketing Plan by Alan Dibb, he said, it's just a story in there I'm using to explain this. Hey honey, I just bought a brand new Porsche, and the Porsches, they're European made cars, and they're stronger. You're right. That's not really the reason he bought the Porsche, but he's using logics to justify his action. He bought that Porsche because of the lifestyle, the status. But he's not going to say that. He's not admitting it. He's not admitting it. He's not going to say it's because it's European made and European cars or stronger cars, And that's his reason for using out 3/4 of their life savings to buy a Porsche. Okay? So as I said, people buy emotions. People buy emotions and justify with logics. And there are a lot of things that you will need to learn so that you can appeal to your target audience. Now, I'm only doing 6 points, so you don't have to worry today. Let's break and see if anyone has indicated that they'd like to spin the wheel. If you don't indicate, I don't have credit today, so you will have to indicate so that I can spin the wheel for you, and the monies that you win, we will purchase credit for you. Okay? Okay, moving right along. Why should you not follow a large company's marketing strategy or their marketing plan or advertising plan? Because another reason is they have more money than you do, and they can afford to do all type of advertising for millions of dollars. You don't have that money. So number 4 is they have more money than you do. They can spend millions on advertisements. Good. And this speaks for itself. I really don't need to elaborate on this. You do not have that budget to compete with a large company. You're going to be lost. For example, I didn't understand that, I went and advertised on the radio before, and I think on TV once, and I'm like, this doesn't work. Because here's what. I only had about 40,000, and that only gave me one day ad for less, probably a 30-second ad, and it was just once. And that was many years ago. Think about a larger entity that has put aside, they have advertising budgets. You don't, because you're just starting a business. Now, think about a large company that you're trying to compete with the Flow or Digicel. These people have set aside $5-10 million per year for advertising. A quarter of that is probably, or half of that is on branding. Another half is on marketing. And of course, again, you'd have to go back and listen to the previous video from last week if you're having a challenge understanding. Now, you only have 40,000 or 100,000 for the year or 200,000 for the year. Your ads are going to get lost. These people can do back to back to back to back to back ads on TV in prime time hours, while you can only do it once, for probably once in the year or twice in the year. But think about these companies advertising back to back, and they're doing it every week. So they're always painting a picture of their brand in your mind. But as a small company, you can't afford to do that. And that's why we spoke about niche advertising and direct advertising. Now, the final 2 points, I really wanted to write some more of the stuff on the board, but I won't have the space, so I have to stop writing. So that means you have to listen keenly. Now, they do decentralized and centralized marketing, and sometimes they do an hybrid approach, which is a combination of both. So let's go to 5. They do decentralized and centralized marketing, and sometimes hybrid. Okay, I would love to write some points under this, but let's do, what is decentralized and centralized? They're just some very big words to describe something that is, these are just fancy corporate words. So centralized marketing means that you have your own team in your location, in one location, of marketing experts that prepare. There's a department specifically for marketing, and this is a team of experts that does all your ads, your advertisement and marketing strategies and publications and copywriting, whatever it is. You have a specific department for that, and it's done in-house, and it's usually very expensive. It helps you, everything is, it has some benefits, but we're not going to go into that today. Now, what about decentralized marketing? Decentralized marketing now is where you probably get different departments and give them their own budget to do their own marketing. Plus, not just the different departments, but you actually outsource it from different persons, that you have collaborated with. So it's coming from many different angles, and it's usually cheaper. Now, let's look at the hybrid approach, which is a combination or compilation of decentralized and centralized marketing. So you will take some of it from in-house, and then some of it you would have outsourced. And so now you have expertise from outside and expertise from inside, and everyone is working towards a particular goal. But all of that, as a brand new company, you just have you and only you, because you don't have the money to hire all these specialists or even have the money to do these joint ventureships, and collaborations and, and form these alliances and stuff. You're just starting out. Your goal is profit, to make money, to survive. And so all of these sophistication would not yet have been in place, okay? And it will cost as well. So I just want you to know these are some of the reasons why you do not follow a large company's marketing and advertising strategy. You should focus on specialization. You should focus on your niche. Now, before I get into all of that, let's make the last point, and it's because they have option of differentiation and specialization at their disposal. Okay, you can hold here. So 6, they have the option of specialization and differentiation. So they have the option of specialization and differentiation at their disposal. Why do I say this? I am saying that, am I saying you don't have it? Well, you could. However, when you're starting out new, it is recommended that you really focus and do specialization. Try to be different. Have your own unique USP, unique selling proposition. Have focus and attract a particular market. You can't be everything for everybody. You can't sell everything to everybody. You're going to have to focus. Kind of when Lasco came out, well, they came out with a pricing strategy that was kind of different. They wanted to do cheap. They said they were the most economical and, most cost effective, and you could get the cheapest mackerel if you remember back then. But sometimes I've seen them sell far more than Grace now. So they have changed their strategy. They came out focusing on tin mackerel and stuff until they have now a whole wide range of products. Sometimes they mix their differentiation and their specialization tactics. You don't have that. For example, they focus on Lasco whole milk. That was them specializing, in milk. And then they went on to use a differentiation strategy to make like the vanilla. So that's where the differentiation comes in. So it could come in as an external unit, or it could come in as a part of specialization. So specialization for them is when you focus on one product. For example, Gerber, you remember you just knew Gerber in your head as baby foods. They provided the baby food, the little mango thingy, right? Until they started applying a differentiation strategy towards their specialization. And it's still that they're specializing in baby products or on baby products. Because now I think they started doing bottles, baby bottles, breast milk pumps and stuff like that. But they are still, their niche is babies. So you can look at it that their niche market is babies. You can look at it that they specialize in baby products and supplies or baby food. But they also apply the differentiation strategy when they started making different types of baby food. The Gerber, the one with the mango, the one with the vanilla, the one with the banana. That's where you apply the differentiation strategy. So you could make multiple type or kinds of the same product, but you're still within foods, if you understand what I'm saying. But when you are starting out, you got to be more in a narrow niche because you're smaller. You can't be selling everything. You can't be selling everything to everyone. You have to find a particular market and focus on that market and sell to that market. So if you decide you're selling women's clothing or clothing for oversized, plus size women, then you are going to go for big body, more voluptuous or curvaceous women, more than myself or so. So you would be selling to just that segment of the market, and you find out that you will get a lot of sales there because most times people don't cater for these plus size women. So you could go into that section. So you would specialize there. That plus size woman would have been your niche, and you focus there. You're more guaranteed to make sales there and actually, multiply and grow exponentially from there, as opposed to just going into the clothing market. That's a wide pool and it's a saturated market. So what will happen is you're going to get choked up in that market. You're going to find yourself in what we call the red ocean. Bloody, 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 bloody waters. Where you need to be is in the blue ocean, where, it's beautiful sea and sand over there, and not many other businesses are there. So don't fight in the bloody ocean. If you decide you're going to do clothing, then okay, find your niche. Find your target audience. Are you selling to church people? So okay, Christian woman. So you focus on Christian women, and then you would get all the church ladies to come to you because you sell all the church hats and all the long dresses that they're supposed to wear for church. and that would have been a better market for you. And let's say you're more guaranteed than trying to sell clothes to everyone, because you can get all the church people now. So you could go into church, religious clothing. You could decide that, listen, I'm only doing male clothing. And that's just an example. Now, for a small business, as I said, your best bet is to do niche. Don't follow a large company's marketing and advertising strategy. That will not make you grow. You cannot compete with the big dogs when you're a little puppy. You understand? In Jamaican terms, we said you gotta piss with the little puppies. You cannot go bark and piss where the big dogs piss, okay? So you have to start small until you grow. And with business, it requires you to go through the growing and the teething pains. And you will have to experience. You cannot rush the success process. You cannot rush the business life cycle. There's a reason why when they start the life cycle of a business, they start it like this. Let's get a pen that works. This is the reason why they start it like this. Because you have to go through the inception stage of when you're not making any money. So let's draw it here. So you have to go through the stage. Let's draw again. When you're just starting out here and you're not making any money, you're just right here. When you're thinking and you're creating. And then as soon as you start selling to your customers and attracting customers, and you start to grow, you're going to get to the stage that you plateau. This is the hardest stage to move from, to start experiencing profit. But when you get to this stage and you plateau, you're going to have to come up with new creative ideas. Because if you don't, what's going to happen is you're just going to start going down. But it's a cycle. You could go down and you could start coming right back up again. But every time you get here, if you don't get creative, what's going to happen? You're going to fall. So, I hope that this was good for you. I tried not to stay too long today, and I did not have enough space to give you more of my notes. I hope you enjoyed it and that you learned something from this. I don't see anyone responding to me today. If it's clear with you and you are understanding, you can type in the notes. Let's see what I want you to type. Type the word strategy. So you can make a note and just say strategy if you are understanding and if you enjoy the program. All you need to do now so that we can go, we have 10 minutes before. I'm going to try most times going forward to just do 1 to 5 points and try to nail everything inside so we can finish in half an hour and make the show a little shorter. Now, I am so sorry that today I did not bring your credit. But if you indicate that you would like to spin the wheel, whatever comes up, that money we will purchase credit and give to you, or we can send it to your account. So if you indicate that you'd like to spin the wheel, I can go ahead and do so. Come on, I'm expecting you to participate. I'm not seeing you, not hearing from you guys. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. If you are just joining us, welcome to Let's Talk BMM, Business, Money, and Mentorship. I'm your host, Denisha Forbes, and it's my pleasure serving you. Let's Talk BMM is a weekly show where I share my own ideas, my own views, my opinion on my success journey, things that I have done to change the life of my business and the success continuum cycle of my business that I want to share with you so that you too can see how someone else have done it, and of course get some hope that you yourself can try and do. Now guys, it is now 12:53 and I am going to be closing off. What I will do, I'm not seeing anyone responding, So I will make a spin before I close off. And if it lands on some money, the first person to at least text in to say that, okay, I would like to claim the prize, that prize will be theirs. Okay, it says a free spin. Let's go again. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, somebody won 3. Okay, I talked too quick. Okay, it's going back. Okay, I'm not sure why my hand is stopping on free spin today. Someone say, I would like to spin the wheel, please. Let's go over on the other side and see where it's going to stop. Maybe I'm spinning too slow. Okay, let's see where it stops now. Okay, that's $500, so that means someone will get a 500 credit, and that's the first person that claims the credit will belong to them. Now guys, I've come to the end of the show, and if I've not seen anyone that claims the credits in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I take it that no one needs a credit. Guys, thank you so much for your time, for watching. Please like, share, and follow. And before I go, I will let you know that I'm about to start a brand new gaming show. It's called Triple My Money. Please go over on Instagram and follow Triple My Money. We are going to need some persons. If you can write us and tell us how you can triple my money, and I'll give you from 2 weeks to 1 year to repay that money. So you can write us and tell us how you can triple my money. And once you do that, and you give us a plan in a short video, then we will have contestants start voting for you. Based on the amount of votes that you get, we will release the funds to you, and it is your game to go and triple the money. Once you get the money tripled, you're supposed to return the principal and 33% of the profit. So for example, if you ask us for $100,000 and you decide you would triple it to $300,000, at the end of your maturity or your tenure, that's the time you have agreed that you can triple the money within, you are supposed to return the principal and 33% of the interest. So for example, the principal would have been $100,000 and you came back with $300. The $200 is going to be split amongst us. And of course, 33% is ours. That means $66,600, I believe, is ours. And $133,300 is going to be yours. So if you want more information on how to triple my money, then you can call us at 876-909-8412. And you'll get more information. We're about to start this show informally. Triple My Money is a gaming show where I put a pool of $500,000 of my personal cash, monies that I can afford to lose but do not intend to lose. And I put up the cash, and you will write me and tell me how you intend to triple the money. So you can send us an email at triplemymoney@gmail.com. And of course, you can also send us the video, a short video of what you plan to do to triple the money. We're seeking the first 3 to 5 contestants. So I hope that you will hear right here and decide that you'd like to be one of those contestants. You can call us at 876-909-8412. And for ELO Microfinance Unlimited, if you would like up to $15,000 in back to school vouchers, then you can access a loan from us from anywhere between $250,000 and up. Check us out on our Instagram page and you can see that as well. And you will get a free $15,000 back to school voucher. If you need more information on that, you can call us at 876-433-6471. Again, thank you. If you're just joining us, you are watching Let's Talk BMM, Business, Money, and Mentorship. And I'm your host, Denisha Forbes. It was my pleasure serving you today because I'm a people servant. Thank you.